Alrighty then. Successful indie author, 5-minute focus, episode 1094, The Epic World. These are the worlds of your own creation. World building, we call it in the author community. World building. So you've got this world and things happen within that world. Your characters live there. The plot lives there. All of it lives there. One of the most important things you need to make for your world is make it believable. No matter which way things go, whatever the government is, whether the people who live there, the environment itself, all of those interact in some way, whether it's commerce, whether it's farming, production, religion, all of those things work together to build the world. And if you think about it, like today's society, you look at all of the interweaving aspects, it's extremely complex. You look at how Tolkien built his world, the Middle Earth, and everything that went on there. And he spent decades thinking about and interacting and how all of that stuff interacted over millennia, a long, long time. So what are you going to do with your world? To tackle this, as you tell your story, you can expose the world through your character's eyes. You don't have to give a history lecture, an info dump, we call it, on your world. You just introduce people to the little aspects, little slices of the world as they see it. But in your mind and in the greater picture, those things have to work when the light broadens and you see more and more of it. Okay, I see that's why this is the way it is, because of how it interacts with this. You can't have a consumption society when everyone is a Buddhist minimalist, where they just find their own peace. Well, they're not going to be out buying stuff, not going to be out padding their nest, as it may be. So how do those things interact? And if everybody's doing this one thing, how are they eating? Somebody has to feed them. Somebody has to get that food to them. Are they doing it themselves? Hey, that's a viable option too. But then how do they interact with other people if they're spending their day hunting, fishing, gathering, and living? So interaction with other people. They can't go to the city and spend a week or two because somebody's got to milk the cows. Somebody has to tend the fields. So how do those things interact? That's the hardest aspect with creating a new world. If you're writing in today's society, you can just throw in a couple little tweaks, the Illuminati, and just put them in believable ways that, okay, hey, nobody is checking this, so this is where they could be. For characters and for non-player characters, those characters who provide background within your world, what are their ambitions? What makes them do what they do? So you've got your characters, because these are the heroes of the story. And then what about the other characters? Everyone has ambitions. Everyone does something for a reason. Just make sure you understand what those reasons are and can relate them in a way that, back to the first point, believable. Make it all believable. Focus on what the story needs to move it forward when it comes to world building. You don't have to get into government, religion, all this other stuff if characters are going over here to go climb a mountain and fight a dragon. None of this other stuff really matters for that part of the story. So show your readers through the lens of your characters, here's the parts of the world that are important for this story. And when they come back down, then that's where, oh, hey, now we're going to have to show them other parts of the world. So world building, it doesn't have to be so extensive that you're paralyzed. Like, oh my God, I need to spend 2 weeks developing the government for this world and how it works. No, you really don't. You just have to have an idea that this could be the way it works to give you this setup that works for your characters and works for your plot. So world building, it's big, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just make it believable for the readers, make your characters work within it, and you're going to find that, hey, this is okay. And then the more and more books you write, the more and more reveals you get for the world. If you put it all in that first book, holy cow, then it's just kind of cruising along. Got to have space for those reveals later. Peace, fellow humans.